kind of spin off his question in terms of just, topics about like LGBTQ and all this other things like that. You started an anime called Wonder Egg Priority this year. And I think that dub went not that it went underrated, but it's a very, very good dub. And I think you guys expressed yourselves very, very well, and it was great seeing like an all-front female cast doing its thing. What drew you to doing Wonder Egg Priority? I mean, it's a show that can be, I think, eye-opening, but also kind of triggering in a sense as well.
It's heavy.
Yeah. So what drew you to kind of do that show?
So, I remember seeing like screenshots of the show like around before it got a dub, and I ended up checking out the first episode before auditions were out or anything, and I didn't know what to expect, but what I got was amazing. The main character, I relate with her so much, and I'm always about media that is honest, media that, may cover like some heavy topics, but it's for the purpose of like normalizing it. And I, after the first episode, I was like, I want to audition for this. So I message the talent coordinator at Funimation. I'm like, hey, if auditions go out for this, could I please get it? And I don't usually ask for things like that, but I was like, I really want this one. And I got the audition, and I auditioned specifically for Ai and Rika because their stories really resonated with me. They're the ones who most felt like they had a part of me that I could cling on to. And I booked Rika, and Rika, she was hard to understand because she's somebody who she likes to hide her emotions, and I'm somebody who just kind of wears it on my sleeve. I will be honest about how I'm feeling. But I understand where she's coming from with dealing with her mom, not quite being in her life the way that she wants her to. I understand what it's like dealing with depression, dealing with wanting to do self-harm. When I was a teenager, I struggled with that. And so to be able to, I guess, channel that side of me and be able to explore it on the other side, right? Because back then I was in a dark place. I didn't think I could ever climb out. But where I am now, it's I'm happy I'm here, And I think if teenage me could see who I am now, she would be bewildered, and maybe she might have tried to, actually hang on even more. And I'm proud of who I've become, and I only hope that, especially with Wonder Egg Priority, that people can see those stories and know that, they're not alone, they're not alone in any of the difficulties faced with, dealing with depression and self-harm and, being LGBTQ. And, I love that story. I love the potential it has to impact. And I've talked to some fans, out on the floor, and they're so enthralled with it. I'm happy to be a part of something that has that effect, because I think that's kind of what makes this job worth it. Being able to make a positive difference